you've got this habit that I have as well, which is when I have a plan of how I want or how I expect things to go, it's really hard for me to change that plan, to accept that the plan needs to be altered in some way. Here's an example, and it's what I write about in my blog and my email this week, is I was taking care of my kids' car. They're in a study abroad trip in Dublin, and every couple of weeks I take their car and drive it around just to make sure it works. And the other day I got in the car and the battery wouldn't start. The car wouldn't start. I popped the hood and the battery was just corroded. It was clear, even to someone like me, it was clear that this was the problem. So I had this plan in my head of all the things I wanted to get done over the weekend, and taking care of a new battery was not on the plan. Okay, I can take the battery out, I can go to the auto parts store, get a new battery, come back, put it in, It's not that hard. I've done it once or twice. I've seen it done. YouTube exists, not a problem. So I get my toolkit and I start to take the battery out of the car, and one of the leads is so corroded, I can't get the screw done. I just can't get it done. And I'm getting more and more frustrated, and I'm trying different tools, and I've got the WD-40, and I'm at that point where I can feel my plan starting to slip further and further away. And luckily, I had a moment of clarity where I thought to myself, well, wait a minute, is there somebody out there who can solve this problem for me? Maybe do it faster than I can do it, maybe has the tools and the training that I don't have, and is there a way I can get this person to help me, even if it means some money out of pocket? Because right now I'm spending my time and my energy and my happiness on this project. Maybe I'll spend some money on the project instead and get it done. Sure enough, called AAA. 30 minutes later, a battery technician came to the house, diagnosed the problem, took out the battery, put in the new battery, charged my credit card, off he went. Easy fix. This was a problem that this person has solved 100 times a day. He knew exactly what to do, had exactly the right tools, had exactly the right attitude. He was a joy to work with. It was just easy as pie. This is a problem that a lot of organizations, especially nonprofits, have. When they have their plan, they have an idea, they are running against a problem, and they are so scared of spending money to solve the problem, they continue to spend their time, their energy, their staff against the problem, when there are people who can solve this problem for you. My friend Chris from What If Direct Marketing calls this the changing your own oil idea, that sometimes you can change your own oil. Many people do it. It's not an incredibly difficult set of skills, but there might be a time where you really want to go to your mechanic, to your Jiffy Lube, to wherever it is, because they're going to do it faster. They've got the tools and the training. They can solve this problem for you. And yes, you're going to be exchanging some money for this service, but what you're not going to be doing is spending your time, spending your energy, spending your attitude on it. So if you're a nonprofit leader, I encourage you to think about the problems that seem intractable to you. What are the problems, or what are the tasks that are harder than you think they should be? Maybe you have a great development director, but you're asking them to plan a gala. You've got a great relationship builder, a great fundraiser, and you're asking them to write copy and organize a massive year-end mailing. Maybe you're asking them to do something that's not quite fundraising. It might be a little bit out of their comfort zone. It's maybe not necessarily what they're skilled at doing, and maybe not even what you hired them to do. These are problems that can be solved. If you're looking for an event coordinator, if you're looking for someone to run a direct marketing campaign, if you're looking for someone to coach your fundraising staff and help them build a major gift program as opposed to relying on annual giving alone, all these things can be done, but you might need to bring an expert in. You might need to bring someone in who can help you, someone who has the tools and the training and the time to get you from where you are to where you want to be. Spoiler alert, this is what I do. This is how one of the ways that I help nonprofits is I help them get over that hill, over that obstacle, which might be their ability to invest time into a problem, their comfort with it. I can help them get there through training, through coaching, through strategic planning. We can do it together. But the first step is always someone in the organization, a leader in the organization saying, this is a problem we've been trying to solve for a long time. This is a problem that doesn't seem to be getting easier. I think this is a problem that somebody else can solve for us. Let's start talking to people who can bring a solution to the table, who can get us over this obstacle. So in my case, it was that guy who was able to swap that battery out and get me back on the road in no time. Could I have done it myself? Absolutely. Absolutely. I could have done it. I could have figured it out. I could have slowed down and tried a different approach and done different things. The odds are, though, it would have taken me a lot longer than, 30, 45 minutes for the whole thing. And what was the opportunity cost? What was I not able to do because I was spending that time? So think about those problems that you find yourself kind of banging your head against, and think if there's a way to bring someone to the party, bring someone into your organization who can help you solve those problems. You are already spending your money on these problems and you're not getting the solution you really want. I think it's probably time you invest and get the solutions you actually need. If you want to learn more about how I can help your organization, then drop me a message below or visit me at resolutephilanthropy.com. Keep up the great work. We'll talk to you soon.